Hey guys, OldSkoolBrian here, and today I got a pretty cool video for you. This is something that I've wanted to do for a while. Today I'm going to show you my top 10 favorite items in my collection that are not video games. I'm planning on doing my top 10 games and my top 10 systems, but for now this will be my top 10 items in my collection that are not video games. Alright guys, so since I don't necessarily have a favorite item and I don't necessarily have a least favorite item, I'm going to pretty much go ahead and do these at random. It's too hard for me to figure out which one's my favorite. So we'll just completely do it at random, 1 through 10. Number 1, Super Mario Bros. Game Watch. So the Nintendo Super Mario Bros. Game Watch, very unique item. This is an item that I got at a local flea market. I believe I paid $10 for it. Has the Luigi's Hammer Toss game inside of it. This was made in 1990, I believe. I picked it up sealed and don't plan on ever opening it. But yeah, definitely a very unique item, not something you see every day. Really colorful, it's really cool, it stands out in my collection, I really like it. Number 2 would be my PacMan, my Coleco PacMan Mini Arcade. The Coleco PacMan Mini Arcade is something that's always been one of my favorites in my collection. The sound on these are extremely annoying, but it's always been very fun to play. As you can see from the noise, it just gets very annoying. But yeah, I really have used this in power outages and stuff like that. All around, I just really like the way it looks. This is one of 2 that I own. I also own the Donkey Kong one, but this one is definitely my favorite. And I got this with a big lot that I purchased from somebody out of Philadelphia. They brought it down to me. But really, I paid next to nothing for this. Not sure the value, it fluctuates a lot. I haven't checked in probably a year or 2, but yeah, very cool item to have, and I will never get rid of this. Number 3, my Atari XE system. This is one of my favorite items just because you really never see anybody have one of these. I mean, I've personally never seen anybody on YouTube show an Atari XE system, except for me. And it's not to say people out there don't have them. I'm sure Gamester has one, stuff like that. I've just never seen it. So to me, this is an extremely unique system and something I'm very happy to have. The cartridges go right in here. You got the colorful buttons, almost remind you of like an Easter type feel. Be honest, I don't know when it was released or anything like that because I've never even bothered to look it up. I always like the way the cartridges look. They're a lot smaller. You can clean the chips on them because they're exposed, and if you put a regular Atari game next to it, you can see the size difference. So to me, even the games are very cool, and the labeling on them and stuff like that. But yeah, the Atari XE system, something I wasn't going to include because I'd like to do a top 10 systems that I have, but I had to include it. It's very unique and I really like it. Number 4, my Nintendo Konami laser scope. This is official Nintendo licensed item. You would wear this thingy on your head and say fire or anything really, and it would shoot. Again, this one is in immaculate condition, and that's why I really like it. Stands out in the collection, on the shelf, get lots of compliments on it and stuff like that. Another item I would never get rid of, and probably if I was to definitely do a favorite, like 1 through 10 favorite, this would be closer to the top of the list. All in all, awesome addition. Number 5 would be my boxed ColecoVision roller controller. The ColecoVision roller controller, always been a very cool item in my collection. You can use this with the Atom family computer system. Came with a bonus game, Slither. I've always liked this. I actually have 2 of these. This one's in pretty much immaculate condition. It looks just like it looked as if you were buying it off the shelf back in the early 80s. I believe this was released in like 1983. I'm not 100% sure on that though. But yeah, very cool. It's got this real psychedelic look to it, and again, it stands out in the collection. It's cool that I have two of them, but this one is the one that I will always keep just because of the condition, the boxes and stuff like that. It just pretty much looks brand new. But yeah, very, very awesome addition to my collection. Number 6 would be my Super Mario 64 portable AM/FM radio. The Nintendo 64 Super Mario 64 portable AM/FM radio. This is an item that my wife picked up for me. Not 100% sure what she paid for it, but I'm sure she paid less than what it's worth. Again, this one's sealed, and just an awesome item to have in my collection. Something very unique. Again, something you don't see every day. I get a lot of compliments on it. Just all in all, and really, really cool item. I actually would love to get one of these out of the package, so I could use it and see what it's like. This one, I really like the way it looks, the way it's presented in the package. That's why I would never take it out. But again, another item I'd never get rid of. Extremely cool. Number 7 would be my Nintendo Super Mario Bros. Electronic Pinball game. Another very unique item in my collection. This is officially licensed by Nintendo. It's got a lot of really cool artwork on it. It's one of the reasons why I like it. It's boxed, it's complete, it's unique. It's not something that I've ever seen anybody have. And I've definitely never seen another one boxed. But yeah, very cool item. It's got electronic sound, it's got scorekeeping on it. It's very cool. I've played it a couple times. My son's played it a couple times. It just looks amazing on my shelf, which makes it one of my favorite items. Number 8 would be my JVC XI. This is a multi-entertainment system. You could play Genesis games on it, Sega CD games on it. Then it has this karaoke type thing to it. I got this for 50 bucks, I believe 50 bucks, it might have been less, at a Goodwill. I don't know what they originally sold for, but you can see at one point it was being clearanced at $149.99, and before that it was on sale for $259. So I don't know, maybe it originally came out for around $300. Very unique. Mine's pretty much brand new. It's complete inside. The box again is immaculate. I never saw one of these ever until I came across it at the Goodwill. It was the first time I ever saw one. I showed it in my videos. I know a lot of people like it, and yeah, so that's what makes it so unique. You don't see a lot of them. Looks cool in my collection. A lot of people ask, what is that? What is that? And that's the kind of things I like. Again, it was a system. It wasn't going to make it into the top 10 just because I wanted to do a system video, but I had to put it in there. Very unique and one of my coolest items. Number 9 would be my Legend of Zelda Garbage Can. Next up is my Legend of Zelda Garbage Can. I don't know, man. Ever since I got this, I fell in love with it. Story about this is I found it at a yard sale, being sold by the mother of a kid that I grew up with. And I believe I only spent like a quarter or 50 cents or a buck on this thing. From what I understand, these came in a set with like a bedroom set back in the day. And there's another one like this that's more rare. This is the one that isn't as rare. And I think these run for like a 90 to 100 bucks. But again, it's an item that I would never even think about selling in my collection. I really enjoy it. It looks awesome. The artwork's amazing. I'm keeping my eye out for the rarer one. When it pops up, I will snag it up. But yeah, very cool item. Definitely one of my favorites. And again, this would probably be closer to the top. Number 10 would be my boxed Vectrix system. And last up is obviously the Vectrix. It's unique by itself. It's unique with the box. It's rare either way, pretty much. Valuable, rare, whatever you want to call it. Very cool system. Mine is probably gets on my top 10 just because I have the box with it. It's very cool. You don't really see them with the box normally, and it looks amazing in the collection. A lot of people ask, what is that? What is that? It's one of the items that they ask the most about, especially when you're talking to people that just really know modern gaming. They know what a Super Nintendo is. They know what a Genesis is. They do not know what a Vectrix is. They've never seen one before, and that's what makes it so unique and why it earns a spot on my top 10 in my collection. So that's it, guys. That's my top 10. I hope you enjoyed it. Like the video, subscribe, make a video response, let me know your top 10, or simply leave them in the comment section below. Some of you may not have 10. If you have 5, that's fine. Me, I'm such an indecisive person. I tried to do 5, and I just couldn't do it. There's just too many things there that I really like. I couldn't leave anything out, so I thought I'd make it a top 10. But yeah, so that's it. Thumbs up, subscribe, all that good stuff, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.